Harold, that makes you about 70 years old. Is that true?
June.
Here's the emblem. I want you to be...
Was it given out in June?
Well, June would have been about an end of a school calendar year.
Yep.
Did they give these out when you were in school?
Morning. June morning.
Yeah, last day of school, you
Like
usually go about half a
graduation.
day.
Maybe?
Leave.
Okay. That makes me think that's some part of a conversation. How you start to talk and then you trail off at the end. School.
Stool.
Stool.
Did you just step in something like that?
Harold, buddy, that's neat, okay? That's cool.
Said.
ULOU?
This is the first time I ever saw this emblem, okay? I think this is really neat. You,
Okay, got some hits.
I bet it was neat watching them pass these out, wasn't it? Did they give it to the teachers? Did they give the emblem to the students?
White.
I'm trying to understand what it was. Is it possibly a Christmas ornament?
Cane.
Whoa! Now you see what that was?
Yeah, it traveled.
You see it travel from her here. Okay, probably to come up and look at the emblem. Guys, come right up here. I'm putting this out for you all to see. I want you to understand this is an old emblem, comparatively speaking, okay? I mean, we are all here 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s years old, okay? This emblem is at least 70 to 80 years old.
Bring.
Bring it where? Anybody that wants to come and see this emblem, please step up and see this, okay?
Ooh.
Switch. Wow.
All four of the K2s went off.
Thank you.
All four of these K2s went off in response to what we call a trigger object, okay? That's what we're doing here. We bring things to make spirits remember. And please, oh my, whoa,
You.
my neck. Friends, I have to explain to the living because they don't see you all the time, and we can't see you now. I know.
Remember.
I know. Okay?
Get on that day.
Come up and gather what you can from this emblem and remember.
Surge.
Well, it won't be on the emblem. It'll be around the
Definitely
emblem.
a surge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stand here for a second, guys. I will let you hold this if you want to hold it. Can you...
Happy.
And guys, when we're saying words, okay, that don't sound like they fit, those words are what we're hearing on speaking devices, ovuluses, meters that we have that we're listening to that are coinciding with this conversation right now. Okay? Our trigger object is a pendant.
Heaven.
A pendant from at least the 1940s when this school was still called Beaver School. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh boy, you miss it, don't you, when you're not here?
Yep.
It all of a sudden done.
All of them stop the same time.
You all don't know how much we miss you when we are not here. It's lonely when we can't find you in this school. You know that?
Way. I.
Oh, it makes me happy to see you all. Please understand how happy it is when we get to see you guys, okay? It's vital that we interact and talk with each other.
Okay.
It said okay.
And then said something that I didn't understand.
Now, when's the last time we had a session in here?
Been a while.
You're right.
Pretty close to a year before we had a conversation in here. Because we never had, standing right in front of the emblem. Standing right in front of the emblem. Okay? Now, you see, if they come up and they look at this emblem, okay, how tall are they? And we try to gauge this. How tall are they?
Right here.
Is this better for you to see?
Won't.
I don't know where your eyes are. I want you to be able to see the emblem as much as you can, okay? This is a terrific piece of memory and history. Guys, I told you we were going to have hits in the boiler room. We're not even there. Guys, you don't know how much we appreciate this. You have people here that haven't seen your activity for months and even maybe close to a year. Come up and hang out with the emblem, okay? If this is your memory and your hold on what this was like, you stay close to the emblem, okay? I'm going to show it to everybody in your school. Everybody in your school gets to see the emblem. And if you want to stay with me, thank you very much. If you want to stay with me when I show it to everybody, you can walk with me, okay? You stay close with me. Well, thank you very much, dear.
Well, apparently there's a 10-degree difference between y'all's 3 K2s and Chris's K2.
Yeah.
Worry.
Folks, we're measuring temperature also tonight. We've got 4 pieces of equipment in use, including video and audio, okay? And we're trying to record this as much as we possibly can, but you're seeing activity tonight with a trigger object. And you're still seeing activity with a trigger object that relates directly to this school from the 1940s. And this is the year 2012.
Sit.
I'm getting hit so time.
Look. I got the emblem. That's where they are. You can watch where they stand based on the proximity of the meters.
Hot again.
Hot as in temperature.
No, baby, that's me. No, let them say what they need to say. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hot is a relative term.
Won't.
That was me.
I'm gonna have to think we've got some kind of EVPs off of this. I have got to think we've got some kind of voice communication off of this, as hard as these hits are. We've never brought a trigger object into this room before. But that back room right there, inside the cage, was where we got that old man's face with the pointy, bony finger pointing toward the football pad. Wow, this is going to be great video, guys. Good golly. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
But it's awful.
Y'all, understand too, we'd do 4 and 5 and 6 hour tours in this school sometimes, and we wouldn't get this much activity for 5 or 6 hours. So whoever's here tonight, you're seeing exactly what a trigger object can bring back as far as memories to spirits in the school. Now, who are the names tonight? Names that we have not heard until maybe the last time we were here. Nancy?
Relax.
Yeah.
And who else?
It's not because I
We
was
got a
shaking
John
my
Dawn.
twice.
You got a John or a Dawn?
John. Alicia did twice.
Now, I had this first hit when I came in here and asked for Harold.
It's supposed to, it's better.
Harold, is this is you, buddy. I think this is...
Light.
All right, I understand. Okay. I understand. All right, it means a lot to me, so I kind of get an idea of how old you are. I know you were here before this school went to Central School, okay? Now, this emblem has doors on both sides of the building on the ground level. They are not there anymore, so we know you were here back at least 60 or 70 years ago. Well, at least 70 years ago. Gosh.
Hot.
This is like the trigger item that we had upstairs in the locker room. Mrs. Martin's paddle went off that night for about 3 minutes on a piece of wood. It's not what the material's made of, everyone. It's what the item triggers in the memory of the spirits in the school at the time. This is extraordinary. Harold, brother.
When.
All right, now here's what we're going to do. Here's what I want to do. I want you all to see, obviously, that we have been standing right here where this item is, so they have been coming right up here and talking to us, right where the item is.
Won't.
Now, what I want to try to do now is I want to try to move them to another part of this room and see if they follow us and the trigger item, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. Harold, my friend, Nancy, if you are here, can you... Wow, look at Nancy. Can you step over here closer to the cage for me for just a minute?
Happy.
Okay, let's go over here and see if you will come back over here to the trigger item with us, okay? This is one of our favorite rooms, the cage where we found the football pad. Okay, now let's give them enough room to stand and see if they can still get to the... Okay. Now watch your K2s as
just
you're
a little
walking.
bit.
I want to see if they're
So
walking
I want
with
to try
us
to get
or
all of
us.
them together.
Okay. Now here's Harold and Nancy. Sweetheart, this is our...
There you go.
Now, understand what you're seeing here on this video. We have asked the spirits to follow us at least 10 feet from where we were to see if they would come with us. That shows intelligence in the spirit beings. They are following at our command, and they are actually showing you on K2 their responses.
The batteries in my camera have drained just since we came in here.
Well, this is intense right here. I'm not surprised if the K2s all go dead at one time. I mean, this is hard, intense energy right here. Okay, Harold, you and Nancy, you bring back the energy from 70 and 80 years ago all at one time, and it's extraordinarily strong. Look at this. Guys, okay, now do me a favor. Hang on, I'm just going to try something, okay? Thank you very much. Now, can I take the emblem away? Would you talk to us for a minute without the emblem?
Neil.
You want the emblem back, don't you? It's a good memory for you. All right. Okay. All right, I'm going to bring your emblem back for you, okay? I understand. This is very, very important to me. I'm seeing what motivates you, what makes you feel something.
They keep saying music. I'm really wondering if it doesn't have something to do with the band.
Well, then it should go